Hello, everybody. Prima Donna Tina. So sorry. I'm new at this. My computer, I'm new at my new computer. I've been up here just a talking and just realized I was never live. I am so sorry. I've been lipping, and nobody on here with me. And I'm like, why ain't nobody responding? Because I wasn't talking. I do apologize. Tina, Prima Donna, thank you if you're still here. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. All those that's coming in now, you're not late. I'm late. Um, my topic was tonight, how's it working for you? The reason I came on this with that topic is because I've been watching the Dalton politics. I have been watching the township Facebook page, and I've been seeing so much anger, so much undecisive decision. Hi, all in the queue. My thing is, I want to talk about how's it working for you. I've seen so many people that are angry and mad, and some of them are mad for no reason. Some are mad for a reason. Some are sad. Some are confused. Some of them are hurt. Some people don't trust anymore. And all of those are the right reasons to be upset, to not understand, to be hurt. All of those is part of being a human. But my thing is that I want to talk to you about is, how is it working for you? There are so many content creators, family members, loved ones, friends, some foes, that are upset with what's going on in the world, what's going on in Dalton, Illinois, Thornton Township, Illinois, some of them even in their own lives. Hi, Dave. So my thing is, what I want to do is, I want to talk to you about how's it working for you. What can you do to change how you feel? How can you really change how you feel? Example, I was upset one day this week. Upset, angry, mad, and I went downstairs in my building, and I passed somebody that knows me well, and they said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Nothing." They said, "Ooh, so sorry, I ain't mean it. You must have had a bad day." I said, "I'm fine." They looked at me and said, "Miss Foxy, really?" And I said, "No, I'm having a bad day. We could tell, because that's not you." So then that's when I thought about it. How is it working for me? With my bad attitude at that moment, I could have changed that person to give me the same attention back. But then I realized that's not who I am. So if that's not who you are, why do you want to stay that way? Why do you want to stay that way? How is it working for you? I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. They want to hear nothing about that. They want to hear what's going on, gossip out here in the YouTubers, in the news. But sometimes you got to deal with yourself, deal what's going on in your life, to understand what's going on in the YouTube world and into the regular world. What I want to tell the kings and queens of Dalton, continue to keep your crowns straight. Hold your heads up high. Keep your shoulders back, and you keep marching. As they say on Wakanda Unite, where my slogan for you all is, Dalton Unite. Now let's get to the township. Different story. I've been doing a lot of observation with the township. Well, with the township, you've gone through a lot in the last 4 years. My thing is, this is just my opinion, my observation. I think right now you need somebody that can come in and really get you on your feet and know what they're doing to help you to get on your feet. And I know I'm probably going to make some enemies. I'm probably going to get some people come on here with some angry remarks towards me. That's life. But I'm going to say what's on my heart. We have to start looking at who can actually get the job done now. We can't wait till down the road that they finally learned the job, learn how to get everything set up, and then now we can go out here and just start doing stuff. No, right now. We have to start right now. Just like Dalton, Jason had to start right then. He didn't wait until he got the position, then got out there and started trying to do everything. Jason been doing it right now. Him and the trustees worked together and started getting stuff done now. This is what we need right now for Thornton Township. They need somebody that's going to come in and get things done right now and know what the job consists of. And have had experience when dealing with politics. Actually ran a position in politics for some time. They know how to deal with politics. Even though it's a service township, it still deal with politics. Politics is in it still. So what I want to say to everybody, let's come together, work together. Let's not go out here and start going in people's past and throwing up the negatives about people. What we need to know from each candidate, what you can show us positive that you have actually accomplished, to debunk what they're going to show from your past. We need you to show us that you've done this somewhere, that you've shown us that you have done politics that can help them to achieve the goals that they need in the Thornton Township. Me, myself, I love Nate. He's a sweet young man. He's fighting for a goal, which I'm proud of him for. But he has not had the experience that's needed to take over from the mess that the previous supervisor had made. I know you got your trustees that will help you with that, that's in place now. But we need a stronger foe. We need a stronger leader. We don't need a leader that the trustees are telling what to do. We need a leader to come in and lead. Our Republican candidate, where were you in the last 4 years? You and your crew. You want to come in slinging mud, but you ain't been I've been watching this going on 2 years now. Where you been? And how dare you come in slinging mud and you haven't been there for none of the meetings to sit back and see what's going on. But now you want to pop in because the money is available and you think we dumb? You really think that we stupid? That your only reason for coming here now is because of the money? Ching, ching. Ching, ching. Sound like a register? No, the people are not that dumb as you think they are, or that gullible. Us content creators are going to make sure that don't happen. It's not about the party. It's what's best for their communities. We don't need nobody coming in there talking about bringing in businesses and stuff. That's not what a supervisor position is for the township. Read the duties. Read the duties. Learn about the township. And then come back to the board and talk. But my thing is, for the last 4 years, you knew it nowhere around. And that's the same with Dalton, Cassandra. Been there 17 years, all of a sudden you pop up out of the woodwork. Wow. Y'all really think they that gullible? They don't see through you? You weren't nowhere around till now. When it comes down to election, now you want to throw in your hat and be a write-in and all this other stuff. Really? 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 No. Stop it. As Tip would say, stop it. These people know what they want and they're going forward. You're not it. It's going to be between Napoleon and Nate. Mr. Republican and your crew, step aside. As the song says, step aside. They don't need you. They don't need a politician. They need someone in there with empathy and compassion and understanding. They don't need a politician trying to pack their pockets and try to get their name known. We had enough of that with Tiff. Hi, Michael. We had enough of that with Tiff. Tiff was in there trying to be a politician and putting money in her pocket. We don't need you, Mr. Republican, to come in there in Thornton Township trying to line your pockets with your little groonies. Y'all can go ahead and go on the way. Bye-bye. Shoot, be gone. It's either going to be Nate or Napoleon. Now it's up to, and hi, Justin, it's up to the community to choose the better of the two. And they have to do their research and they have to sit down and make a serious thought of which one to choose from. But we don't need you coming in. You are Cassandra, or whatever she called her name. Cassie, Massey, Dissy, Pissy, wherever she want to call herself. And you coming in, whatever you want to call yourself, and think that you're going to swing in there and take over the township. And Cassie, I don't even know why you even walking around there with a sign in your back. Ain't nobody thinking about you. You're a joker. You're the clown. You coming there for like a circus, a clown in the circus. We ain't even paying you no mind. But this other man that's trying to go out here and have all these debates, debate your butt on back where you came from. Go back under the rock that you crawled out from. It's either Nate or Napoleon. Get it in your little warped brain. We don't want you. Or they don't want you. And since they have adopted us as part of their family, we don't want you either. Go back to where you came from, Mr. Republican for the Thornton Township. We don't want you. It's either going to be Nate or Napoleon. It ain't going to be Tiff. She can go ahead and go and kick rocks too. Since y'all heard it. She thinks she's going to be out here and be a rapper and all these other things, reality shows and all these things. Really? Think about it, you all. Really? She's going to be all of these things? Tiff. So now, These are some other things that I want to talk about. I've been watching a few videos, and I know we've been hearing a lot about Trump and Elon Musk, but there's a lot of other things that's important in life out here too. I know we done heard enough, we done heard about the Thornton Township election, the Dalton election, but I want to come up with something else. We have some serious issues going on in the Chicago area. We have a lot of young women, young girls, ages 13, that are losing their lives. The sad part is they're unalive because of predators. You got a school system in the area, Dalton, and that is not teaching the children well, not being there with the children, not helping with the families. And I'm not saying that, but there are some families that are broken. These two families that are broken, one is still missing, one they found. One they found unalive, 13 years old. Another one 13 years old and missing. We need to come together. I promise the channels that I watch, The Real Rap Show and Ms. Parker. And I made it my point that I was going to come live and bring attention to, we need to protect our children. We need to speak up for those children that have no voice. If you see something wrong going on in a home, I'm not telling you to go out there and butt into their affairs, but I'm telling you to bring awareness. Call the police, harass them till they get tired of your phone call. Call CPS, harass them till you can't call no more. Go, if that social worker ain't doing it, go above her head, her or his head. They still not working, go above their head. Keep going till you climb to the top. But it might save a child's life. Me, as a child survivor of an SA, somebody saw that I was important and took me out of the environment. It's time for us to stand up for them. I know a lot of you say, well, I mind my business. Well, don't feel sorry when that same mind your business come up missing or unalive or in a situation. Mind your business. Come in, help them. They have no voice. They need your voice. We need to save our children. Brothers, fathers, uncles, nephews, cousins. Help our women. Stand behind your woman. Stand behind our women. Your niece, your daughter, your cousin. Protect these young girls. That's the problem. There's predators out here. Predators looking for your daughter, your niece, your cousin at a young age. I watched their story. I watched their story unfold in front of me. And I'm finding out it's not only there in Chicago, it's everywhere. The problem is nobody's talking up for these kids. The system is failing them. The schools are failing them. The family members are failing them. They have no one to turn to. No one. It's time for us to give them somebody to come to. Give them life. Give them life. We must save our children. Too many children are being abused, misused. To learn more about what I'm talking about, check out The Real Rap Show. Check out Miss Parker, Miss Parker. Listen to the stories and how the stories unfold. And think about what you can do to make a difference to the next child you see, that you may prevent that same action from them stories from happening. That goes for in the Dalton, Illinois, and the Thornton Township areas. Don't think it ain't right in your backyard. There's so many children that are being verbally and physically abused at home. Right here at home. Do you know how many mothers have called out for help? And what we say, grow up. That's part of being a mama. That's part of being a daddy. But have they been properly taught how to be a mother or how to be a father? What have you contributed to help them correct what they're doing wrong? And if you see that you can't help them, and you know that they need something more professional than you, then get it done. Reach out to somebody so they can give them help. That helps with the children. Because now the children can get help. They can live a better life. We need to stop the pattern and we got to break the chains. And please stop with what goes on in my house, stay in my house. You don't program these children to that so much that they're scared to tell anybody of what they're going through. We need to break that sentence out completely. What goes on in my house, stay in my house. Incorrect. What goes on in your house that is not right need to come out. We need to stop this from continuing to be an epidemic in this world. We worrying about diseases, but that's one disease that you got right here in your backyard. Children being abused and not being helped by the system, the family, the school system, all have failed. The community have failed them. I'm tired of going on the news and watching a child. Mama done kidnapped a child, or the daddy done kidnapped the child, and then now the child comes up missing and something wrong. Stop. We got to come together. We got to start paying attention to our surroundings. We pay attention to surroundings, then somebody going to hurt us. But what about the children? Who's protecting them? We grown. We should be able to protect ourselves. But who is protecting the children? Who? I wait. How many are you willing to go out here and protect these children? How many of you content creators that might come back and do a replay on my video and hear me and actually willing to stand up and make this announcement? Save the children. How many are you really? How many are you going to take the chance and going out here and talking to a young lady and telling her, baby, that's not good. You might get some flack, but sometimes it's not so much of what you say, it's how you say it. And a lot of people are like, well, I'm sorry, I'm 100, and that's how I talk. How's it working for you? Really, how is it working for you? Or do you have any empathy in your voice? Do you have real concern in your voice? Or is it just demanding? Because that's how you feel. Yeah, I'm compassionate. I'm concerned. I have empathy. Sometimes it's deeper than we think it is when we see certain things that happens. It's deeper. Sometimes it's a pattern. Mama did it, then the next mama do it, then the next mama do it, then the next mama do it, and all of them is a chain from one mama to another. And in the process, them same mamas was treated that way by their mama, and that mother treating their kids by themselves. Then they grow up to be mothers or fathers, and they treating their kids like they was treated. It's time for us to break the chain so these kids can live. So these kids can have a life. So these kids can be kids. Let the children be children. Men, you just as guilty too by bringing any woman around your daughter or son. Women, stop bringing men around that you don't really truly know around your children. If you that hard up to want something, then take them to somewhere where somebody, a girlfriend or somebody can watch them while you go get it on and move on. And then come back home and handle your business with your children. If not, you don't want him to sleep with a man, you don't want to leave your kid, go buy a toy. Satisfy yourself and go to sleep. That's for the women. You men, y'all do what y'all do and go to sleep. But stop bringing strangers around your children. Stop. Family members. If you see a family member that has a pattern of doing that, it's time to do an intervention. They might be mad at you for a while. But at least you know when you walk out of there, that child got another life. Expectancy. We need to save our children. We all need to come together. As Black Panther, Wakanda, unite. Let's unite for these children. The same way Dalton, Illinois, y'all came together, us out here in the YouTube streets, let's come together. And let's get this word out about these children. And let's get it out here to a point that that people get sick of us. Like people get sick of Tiffany, let them get sick of us bringing the attention that these children need to live a life. Stop turning and saying, I'm minding my business. You see something that's not right, report it. That person don't listen, get to the next one. Keep doing it until somebody pay attention. Somebody need to pay attention to our children. They need us now. It's too much of these children missing, trafficked, all of this. Too many. It's just too many. I haven't slept really good in the last week because I've been worrying about how I can help from seeing those two stories of those 13-year-old girls missing. And my sad part is we still got another one that's still missing. But the real hurt was the one that they found. And the situation of her being found, which is very disturbing. How many children out here have gone through something horrific in their life and somebody could have stopped it? Now it's time for us to do it. It's time for us to stop it. It's time for us to stand up for these children. I started off with Dalton. I started off with the township. But you know what? They got this. They're adults. Right now, I want to talk about the ones that don't have a voice. Dalton, Illinois got a voice. They got it going on. Thornton Township, Illinois. They're getting it together. But now I want to talk to the world. Those that do come on, those that do replays. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep bringing awareness to it because I want someone to listen to this and listen to it with a sincere heart. The stories I'm talking about are two young ladies from the Chicago area that was 13 years old. One birthday is coming up this, I think the lady said this Friday. She won't be able to see it because of something horrific happened to her where she won't be able to enjoy it. But we got another one missing. They have not been found. And the story is so wild, so confusing, and so messed up that it even got the police baffled for a second. They got some of the people that's involved with the one that's missing still, but they haven't come to a concrete conclusion yet, and they have not found the child. And nobody's telling where the child is. And the sad part, it's a family affair in that situation. And that's why I said stop with the lines. What goes on in my house, stay in my house. Because some things need to be said out of your house. And I want every grandmother, grandfather, uncle, brother, cousin, mother, sister, aunt. If you see something in your family that you know without a shadow of a doubt that is wrong, report it. Report it. Protect these kids. Protect your loved one. Don't let the next time you see them loved ones, they unalive. Two more stories. Some of you seen it. I think it went worldwide. About the kids, 3 kids in the house, mother left there for 4.5 years, almost 5 years. Another mother sleeping in her car. Baby froze to death. Finding out, they suspect that now allegedly the mother was in the place gambling and left grandma and the children in the car. Allegedly. They haven't came, so the mother's been arrested along with the father. So right now, that's a suspicious case. We got a young lady, baby, that was 7 years old. I think it's around 5 years now in Washington, D.C. area. They never did find her. She's been missing. She left with a man. They got the man, but they never found the child, and the man never told them where the child was. How many kids have to be missing, or do it have to happen in your family before you stand up and fight for them? I don't want it happening in my family. That's why I'm standing up now. That's why I'm talking about it now. Because of these stories, it brought back my life of SA. But I had a support system. And somebody stepped in that saw what was going on with me not right and helped me. And if you can see in my picture, I'm an African American young lady. The person that helped me was white. He saw in me at the age of 12 that I didn't need to be in that situation and helped me out of it. And look at my smile. Because of his help, I am who I am now and who I became. Because he did not let me stay in that situation. He stepped up and helped me. And many other people stepped up and helped me. And they're helping me now. Do you know how many YouTubers I have met from this Dalton, Illinois situation when I was at my lowest? They don't know it. I can't name them all that I met. But I want them to know, because of you all, I got my voice back again. Because of you all, I'm able to stand up and talk about my essay when needed. I'm able to get my voice to stand up for these children and say what I'm saying for these kids. Because of you all, I am who I am again. Thank you, content creators, or as they said in the YouTube street, YouTubers. I'm laughing at that, YouTubers. But so many of you, if I try to name them all, I might miss some. So all those that know I come onto your platform and your channel on a regular basis, you are the ones I'm talking about. You are the ones that show me love. And I'm showing you love back. I'm showing you love back, that I got your back. Like you had my back, I got your back. I'm here for you. And my mother used to say, I'm with you like 4 flat tires on a car. Unless you take me off, I'm going to be right there, not going anywhere. And that I'm with you all. Dalton, Illinois. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you for accepting me in your family. Thornton Township. Chris, Carmen, Stephanie, and the crew. I call their regulars the crew. Thank you for setting me in your fold too. My heart goes out to you. I love you. My thing is, I want you to hold your crowns on your head. Hold your heads up high. Straighten your crowns up. Hold your heads up high. Put your shoulders back and keep marching and fighting like soldiers. Shank Rock, do what you do, my brother. Keep the awareness going for the children. Miss Parker, if you ever see my replay, keep doing what you're doing, my sister. We're going to do this together. I'm going to spread the word as much as I can on my channel. Till they get tired of hearing my voice like they get tired of hearing yours. I'm going to keep saying it. Save our kids, our children. Protect our children. Make the wrong right. Step out there on faith. Show them that you have a king of all kings, a lord of all lords. Do what he guiding you to do. Use your gift. If you get a chance, shout out to the Real Rap Show. Go to them. Follow him. Listen to the stories. Have his back. Go over to Miss Parker. Show her that you were sent by me, that you got her back. All those that look at my replay, go to those two channels. Like and share their channel. Subscribe. And follow their stories in regards to those two 13-year-old girls. Help them to make a wrong right. Help them to fight to make sure we don't have no more wrongs like that to end up trying to make right. Help them fight the good fight. Help me pass on the word about my channel so I can help to fight the good fight for our children. I'm not going to hold anybody up. I just want to get that out there. This is my first night back. You're going to see more of me. More possibly, I'll be back on again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And if I find out any more in regards to those two 13-year-old young ladies, if I find any more stories in regards to the young people out here to bring to awareness, I will. I want to thank you for joining me, those that did. Those replay, my replay family, see you the next time. I'm planning on coming on again tomorrow at 8. Now that my system is all hooked up and ready to go, we're gonna We're going to do more talking about this. We need to save our children. We need to stand up and fight for them. Don't let them go on the wayside. We're going to have to stop the predators from being predators. Stop letting your children sit in front of the TV all day and don't pay them no mind. To the point that when they're missing, you don't even miss them. Stop letting your children listen to tablets so much that the predators can come in through the tablet and talk to your child, and you not even know it. Then your child come up missing because that predator done made it sound like he's one of the little boys from the school and want to meet with him. Pay attention to your children. Mothers, they go with their fathers, they come back home, and the same little bubbly girl that left with daddy come back and she's totally different and withdrawn. Something wrong. Take them straight to the hospital. Get them checked out. Psych and all. Get them checked out. Something wrong with your baby. If your daughter come home and she's clingy, don't want you out of her sight, talk to her. Find out what's wrong. If she don't want to tell you, take her to the hospital. Have someone to talk to her that she feel comfortable to tell them what's going on. But help your baby. That's girl or boy. Daddies have some cuckoo girlfriends sometimes too. It's not only daddy. Sometimes it could be the cuckoo girlfriend. Daddies, if your daughter come home, she acting different from being from mommy's house. Check it out. Talk to her. Find out what's wrong. Do what you have to do to protect your child. And if you need help yourself, get it. It doesn't make you less of a person. It makes you greater of a person because you recognize that you need help for yourself. It doesn't make you crazy. It doesn't make you bad. It just makes you a greater person because you recognize your flaw. That gives you a chance to straighten your crown back up from in the back of your head to the top of your head. Then you can straighten your shoulders up and hold your head up high and do what you need to do. I hope this message and this video go out to somebody to help them. Come on, everybody. Let's change a wrong to a right. Let's make our community great again. Let's bring back big mamas and big papas in a younger version. Oh, then we can have the older version too. If you want to help out, big papa, big mama, come on in. Join us. But let's fight a good fight. Thank you for listening to me. Love you with all my heart. Again, shout out to the Real Rap Show. Shout out to Miss Parker. Shout out to Pascal Show. Saw him today. He was talking about it too. These people are out here bringing awareness to a wrong. It's time for us to start making a lot of these wrongs back right. Let's take over our community again. Let's take our communities back. You know what? Kind of glad they was talking about, real quick, that they want to put segregation back. Okay, good. So maybe we can get more of us in the system to help our children. Instead of them not seeing what our children need. Maybe we can get our community back where our children can be children again. Just my opinion. But I love you all. Again, Shank Rock, thank you for your support. Michael, thank you for your support. Justin, Dave Bryson, all in the queue. Prima Donna, Tina P, all those that's coming in on the replay and all of those that's coming in late. I'm going to call it a night, but I will be back on again tomorrow night. Hopefully I have uploaded enough videos now that I got my system working that I can bring some of the videos of what I'm talking about. I just want to let you know, those that are on here, pass the word on, because I'm going to continue to pass the word on to everybody I know to bring awareness to us need to get back on in the saddle and bring awareness to these children. The adults got it. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Justin. Love you for your support. Again, thank you, everybody. I will be back on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Love, peace, happiness, and joy. Mwah. Good night.